Look at Flight, man. The rapper slash Twitch streamer slash basketball player is the most recognizable player on the platform. After doing this one-on-one thing for damn near 10 years now, we've seen some memorable highlights and many more lowlights. As a fan, I'd love nothing more than for Flight to at least become a serviceable, quality screen setter that it's not a complete liability on the court. That's why in this video, I will be scouting the strengths and weaknesses in Flight's game. If he pays attention, he could avoid losing to people with one hand tied behind their back. Flight's signature move is this runner hook shot he tends to do going right. It's ironically also the go-to move for little kids that are learning to play basketball. Kids will instinctively use the move when they're worried they're going to get blocked, as they haven't developed the skills to create space from their defender. It does worry me that Flight is pushing 30 and he still uses the move. However, he has had some success with his runner against shorter defenders. Guys like Julian Newman have no chance to contest a shot, which allows him to take his time and actually aim at the rim. Still, when he's not a foot taller than his opponent, this move is terrible. Taking a rushed, off-balance desperation heave should not be your signature move. The good thing for Flight is that he's shown the skills to slow down, get square with the basket, and to take controlled pull-up jump shots. If he works on this shot more, he could be a problem.
Fuck yeah, nigga! Let's go!
His second signature move is a hustle play. Flight loves to chase his own rebound for an easy putback. He looks to be inspired by Larry Bird's famous putback in the 1981 finals.
That's the greatest play, according to Red Auerbach, that he'd ever seen.
Coaches are always yelling at their players to follow their shot, but Flight is the first guy I've ever seen that really takes that to heart. He seems to instinctively follow his shot on every play, even on makes.
Let's go!
You could gain an advantage on Flight by playing possessions, so he doesn't have a chance to pull out the move. If not, you gotta make sure to box out at all times. Flight's biggest weakness is on defense. I don't know who coached Flight when he was a kid, but they did a terrible job of teaching fundamentals. He doesn't seem to understand that it's not only okay, but it's necessary to make contact with the opposing player on defense. Watch how he lets Cash literally walk his way to the basket. Like, what is this? I've never seen a player just waste his physical attributes like Flight does. On the perimeter, at least he'll make an attempt to get steals sometimes, but man, his paint defense is by far the worst out of anyone I've ever scouted. He needs to learn to wall up in the paint to prevent his opponent from just getting to the rim. Watch how T-Jazz, who is practically half of Flight's size, uses his body to prevent Cash from barreling to the rim. There's no reason why Flight can't add this to his game. If he begins to provide some resistance in the paint, he'll instantly improve his rating.
Hey! What the foul?
Flight's second biggest weakness is his delusion surrounding his jump shot. I understand that his favorite basketball player is Curry, but not everyone was born to be a shooter, and Flight still hasn't accepted that. The man simply can't shoot, especially from the three-point line. His form is awkward, sometimes he forgets to follow through, and overall he'd be better off eliminating his three-point attempts from his game. If he just took a couple steps in from the three-point line, he would probably get much better results. He actually has shown a pretty decent one-leg step-back jumper when he shoots off the dribble, but as long as he continues to be stubborn and shoot threes, he's gonna continue to lose. Overall, I have Flight ranked at the bottom of my tier list. Given Flight's player build, he might be really good at fencing, or maybe cricket. But if Flight has been putting in real effort the last decade and he's still this bad, he should seriously consider playing another sport. There is, however, a caveat to this rating. There's a real chance that Flight has been playing a character for the last 10 years and he's secretly pretty good at basketball. If that's indeed the case, I'd love to see how good he is when he's going 100%. But until then, he'll remain at the bottom of my ranking. Let me know what you think about Flight's game and comment below who I should scout next.